Hey guys, it's Charm and welcome to another pick a card reading. So today's reading is going to be who is your future husband? So we do have 4 piles right here and you choose the one that you feel most drawn to. And we're also going to be looking in this little cup full of stuff to see what your husband is going to look like as well. Also some personality traits are in here too, and we're going to pick 3 of those for each group. So the groups are going to be group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4 right here. So if you guys want to take a minute to meditate on the cards, you can go ahead and do that. And we're going to get started with group number 1 here with the amethyst. I'm just going to move the other piles out of the way here. And then we're going to look at group number 1 right here with the amethyst. And I do have more cards for you guys. So starting with these ones, we have the cards of recovery, and soulmate. Okay, so for those of you that chose number 1, definitely the person that you are going to marry is going to be your soulmate. I feel like you guys, whoever chose group number 1, you guys are going to be the type of people that only marry once, and you don't get divorced, you don't have multiple marriages, you just have one marriage with this person. And this is someone who really, with the recovery card here, really makes you feel like rejuvenated and really helps you to be your best self. And maybe you guys, everyone goes through so many different things throughout their life. And I feel like this person is going to be someone who you possibly meet after a very tragic or huge shift in your life. I feel like your husband is going to be someone that you meet after you go through something. And they're going to really help you to recover from this and really help you to be your best self and to be your best person. And they're really going to be someone, I'm getting the sense, who's just very, very nurturing. Even in the soulmate card picture, like, this person's very, very calm. I feel like this is someone who's going to be super relaxed, almost like a bit really sensitive when it comes to you, like your emotion and things like that. I feel like this is someone who's going to really be able to sense when you're feeling sad, and who's going to be able to sense when something's off about you and things like that. Someone who's just very, very in tune with your emotions. Like, your husband is really going to be someone who knows you very, very well, and this is going to definitely be your soulmate. You're going to be marrying a soulmate. So I also get the cards, the gentleman, the child, and the sun. Okay, so looking at all of these cards here, again, really, really great cards. So basically this is saying this is a very youthful type of man that you're going to be marrying. This is someone who's going to be quite a fun person, someone who really likes to have fun, really has a childlike innocence about them. This may be someone who really doesn't have a lot of experience sexually, or not someone who doesn't have a lot of experience dating. I feel like your husband is going to be someone who really hasn't had a lot of sexual partners or romantic partners in their life. This is someone who is very almost naive when it comes to love, and very childlike when it comes to love and things like that. With the sun too, this is going to be someone who just has a very warm and loving, nurturing personality. Someone who really knows how to be there for you. Like with this recovery card, this is just going to be someone who's a really sweet soul, someone who's very pure, and someone who really wants to look after you and take care of you and things like that. This is just a really, really kind-hearted person. I feel like your husband is someone who's just a really good person. He may even do, like, I'm getting, like, volunteer work, or he may really be involved in, like, donating to charities and things like that. Like, he just is a really, really good person. I'm also sensing too, this could be a lot of brown hair is coming up in the picture, so this could be someone who has straight brown hair as well, or you guys have straight brown hair and they're really, really going to love your hair. Okay, we also get the cards of, engagement and trust. So the situation is calling for you to have faith, and your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So definitely, sorry if you guys hear any noises in the back, but yeah, because the phone is ringing. So yeah, definitely this is someone that you're not going to be getting divorced from, as well with the engagement card and the soulmate card. This is someone, this is, like I said, like this is your one true love in your life, whoever this person is. When we get the card of trust, there's definitely going to be a lot of trust. I don't see this as being a stressful marriage at all. I don't see this as being a stressful relationship. I see this being really, really good. Like, these people are very, very in love in these photos. And there's even like a cupid in the background. Like, just someone, this is just going to be a really, really good marriage, a really good relationship. So we're also going to look at what this person is going to look like. So I pulled 2 more cards just for their appearance. And we get the lilies and the fish. Okay. So how they're going to look, this is definitely going to be someone who is really, really, like with the lilies here, someone who's really, really attractive. Like, you're going to be marrying someone who a lot of people find very, very appealing and very sexy as well. Also, this is going to be someone with the fish, even though they have this childlike innocence and childlike personality about them. I feel like for their looks, they're going to be someone who's quite mature looking and quite older looking, not in a bad way, not in like an aging terribly kind of way, just in a mature kind of way. This may be someone who looks sort of like a businessman as well. He may wear a suit to work, things like that. So we're going to look in our little witch glass here, and we're going to pull out some qualities. So we have this one, and this one. Okay. So we get black hair, okay. And yes, brown hair again. And smart. So this is going to be someone who's very, very intelligent. And like I said, they could be a businessman. And this is someone who's going to have either brown hair or black hair. It is a general reading, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, your husband is going to have brown hair or black hair. Let's pull one more just to get a little bit more, something a bit more interesting. This one. Okay, fire sign as well. So this also could be someone who is a fire sign. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, one of those signs. This could be their sun sign or their rising sign, but typically it's their sun sign is going to be a fire sign. So it's very smart, very caring, fire sign, and black or brown hair. So I hope you guys enjoyed that reading, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, group number 2 with the, I believe this is the Amazonite stone. So pretty. So we do have more cards, but we'll take a look at these ones first. Okay. So we get the card of mysticism and insecurity. So this could be someone who is not really, the person you're going to marry is someone who's definitely going to, like it says right there, someone who has their insecurities, someone who kind of needs a bit of reassurance in the relationship to know that you are being faithful and that you still care about them and things like that. This is also going to be someone who's a little bit mysterious and someone you're kind of not gonna know what they're thinking all the time. This is going to be someone that you're always kind of learning more and more about. You're always going to feel like there's more to know to this person. No matter how many years you've known them, you're always going to be feeling like there's more to know about them and things like that. And I feel like this is someone who's also very secretive as well. Someone who has a lot of things that they hide, a lot of secrets that you kind of need to uncover throughout the years of knowing them. Let's look at some of the other cards here. Okay, so get the crossroads, the clouds, and the mice. So with these cards here as well, this is someone who's going to be not the most not the best decision maker. This is someone who's going to be very indecisive and is kind of a bit all over the place. Someone who, like with the clouds here, I'm just kind of getting like they have their head in the clouds. They're kind of just somewhere else, and they're a bit all over the place. They don't really... This is someone who might be a bit of a mess. And someone who kind of, like I said, is very indecisive, doesn't really know what to do. I feel like when you're married to this person, you're going to kind of be the person who makes a lot of the big decisions, not them. Because they're someone who doesn't really know what to do. They kind of get flustered again with, like, even with the mice and the insecurity card. Like, this is someone who gets flustered and doesn't really know. Like, they get overwhelmed very easily. This is someone who may have anxiety issues as well. They may have like bipolar or something like that. They're a bit all over the place. They may have like some sort of mental kind of stuff going on where they're either like they had a bit of depression or anxiety or a lot of insecurities. This is someone who has a lot to overcome, and I feel like they're going to be overcoming that while they know you. So it's just going to be kind of, they just have a lot going on, a lot that they're still healing from. They're very secretive, kind of always their head in the clouds. They're not a bad person or anything like that, and they're not doing anything bad, but they're just someone who's a bit of a mess. So we also get the cards of let go of control issues, so allow the situation to unfold naturally. And then we also get heart-to-heart conversations. So honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So with these cards here, this is someone who really is going to, like I said, need a lot of reassurance. So you're going to have a lot of conversations with them, a lot of telling them how you're feeling. I feel like they are not a person who's very open emotionally themselves, but they're also someone who needs you to be open very emotionally. They also may be a bit controlling as well. They might, because I feel like this person just has a lot of insecurity issues, so they may be a little controlling, they may be a little bit possessive and things like that. But like I said, like I'm not getting a lot of bad vibes from this person. This is not a bad person. This is just someone who really has a lot of insecurity within themselves and a lot of internal issues that they may sort of push onto you a bit. But I feel like you guys who chose this pile are people that can kind of handle that kind of stuff. It's nothing like serious, like they're not aggressive or anything like that or abusive, but they're just someone who emotionally they have a lot of issues and they kind of put that on you. Like they may get angry if you don't respond to them quickly enough, or if you go out and like they aren't sure of all the details. Like this may trigger them just because they have a lot of insecurity, a lot of anxiety, which may be kind of difficult to deal with, but they're not a bad person. So I did pull 2 cards for their appearance. So we get the card of the sickle and we get the card of the garden. Okay, so this is someone who's going to be, with all these colors here, the browns and the greens, I'm getting the vibe that this is someone who's kind of like an earth tone kind of person. They may have like a lot of browns and greens kind of in their physical color scheme. Like they may have green or brown or hazel eyes, or like they may have brown hair as well, things like that. And they just have like a very kind of earthy, kind of outdoorsy sort of vibe to them. They may have maybe messy hair or like shaggy hair, things like that. What else? They may also have like really dark eyebrows. I'm just getting that as well. Like they may just have like a bit of this darkness to them too. So let's take a look at some of the qualities in here so we can get a better look of who they are and what they look like. So we get this one. This one. We'll choose one more. And this one. Okay. Okay, so the first one we get is curly hair. Okay. And then we also get the card of brown hair. So I feel like this person is going to have curly brown hair. Which is funny because this person right here has curly brown hair. And we're saying brown hair as well. And tall. Okay, so this person is going to be someone who's pretty tall. Maybe 6 feet. That's what I think of as tall. 6 feet or higher. And then also they're going to have very curly hair and brown hair as well. Oops, camera moved. So yeah, that's what I see for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, so this pile with the clear quartz here. Let's take a look at these cards. Okay, so we get the cards of forgiveness and passion. So definitely this is going to be someone who doesn't hold grudges. This is going to be someone who's a very forgiving person. Maybe you guys are kind of the type of people to kind of make a lot of mistakes and things like that, or who kind of act before thinking, and they're kind of going to be someone who's going to be very, very forgiving of those kind of things. They're going to be someone who's very just considerate, and they know they don't hold grudges, basically. That's what I'm getting from this card. They're just someone who's very calm and doesn't get angry very easily. They're someone who's very kind of laid back, doesn't like fighting, things like that. This is someone who probably very, very, very rarely yells as well. Also, we get the card of passion. So this could be someone who's very passionate and like sensual and things like that. Someone who's has even just passionate in relationships, but also passionate about life. I'm sensing that this is someone who is just has a lot of goals, has a lot of dreams and hopes, and is very full of life. That's what I'm really getting from this card here. This is someone who's very driven and has a lot of goals in life. They have a lot of things that they want to do and accomplish and things like that. So we also get the card of the house, the mountain, interesting, and the star. So with the star card here, this is someone who's definitely, like I said, like passionate and like a dreamer and really wants to like reach for the stars, and they just want everything out of life. This is someone who wants the most out of life. This may even be someone who likes to travel as well and just wants to see the world, and this is someone who wants to get the most out of life and experience everything that they can. Also with the house, this is someone who's going to be very, very stable. This is going to be someone, when you meet them, you're going to really see them as like sort of husband material, someone that you could see yourself marrying. This is not someone who's all over the place. This is someone who's very grounded, has their shit together, knows what they want out of life, and is always on the path to getting what they want as well. With the mountain, I feel like this person may be hard on themselves though when it comes to accomplishing things. I sense that this is a very, very successful person, but this is someone who's also very hard on themselves, and if they don't get something right away, or if they feel like something's going wrong, they kind of get down on themselves and kind of get into like a negative state of mind. But generally this person's like very, very positive, very big on following their dreams, very career oriented, always big on following dreams and following your heart, things like that. And someone who's also just a very, very interesting person. I'm just getting, this is someone who's going to be very, very different from other people that you've met throughout your life. I think you would learn a lot from this person as well. And this is someone who also, I'm just getting a bit like a talker. Like they're going to really be good at talking and really be interesting to talk to. And every time you have a conversation with this person, you're going to learn more and more about the world and about themselves as well. Which is funny. So we get getting to know each other. So as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This was kind of like another pile as well. So, but I'm also seeing that this person is someone that you're always going to be constantly learning from, someone that you're always going to be constantly learning about. You're going to always feel like there's something new to learn about this person, like every day. You're going to be like, maybe not every day, but every so often you're gonna be like, oh, I didn't actually know that about this person, and I thought I knew them so well, kind of thing. And then we also get past life relationships, so you have known each other before. So this could definitely be either someone that you've already met in your life so far, or someone that you knew in a past life. It is a general reading, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, this past life relationship thing is kind of for this. I'm just kind of getting that feeling that this is just telling you that this is someone you've already met in your life. So whoever picked pile number 3, your husband is someone that you've already encountered in your life and met in your life. It's possibly someone you've dated before, or someone that you dated and then will meet again years later and realize that all of this new stuff about them. So we also pulled 2 more cards I pulled 2 cards just for what this person is going to be looking like, and then we'll also pull from here too. So we get the card of the owls and the card of the tree. So like I did say about this person, they're going to be really interesting to talk to. So the owls kind of talk about that. They're all about talk and gossip and conversation. So this person is definitely going to be someone who is really, really interesting to talk to. They also may just have a really nice like mouth or lips or teeth, something like that. Also with the card of the tree, this is going to be someone who really takes care of themselves. They might go to the gym a lot. They probably eat really healthy. They really make sure that their body looks good and like their hair looks good. This is someone who really, really takes care of themselves and really wants to look good at all times and wants to present themselves in the most attractive way possible. I do see that this is someone who does care about looks, especially for themselves. So we're going to take a look at some more quality. Oh, hit the camera. So we're going to take a look at some more qualities and maybe see if we get something for their appearance as well. So we get that one. Oh, and this too. Okay. Okay, so we get the card of water sign. So this could be someone who is a water sign for their sun sign or their rising sign, but typically this is for their sun sign. So water signs could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then we also get black hair. Okay, so this is someone who's going to have either black hair or really dark hair. And we also get the card of brown eyes. So this is definitely someone who's going to have darker sort of features. And they may have like really dark brown hair or black hair, and they probably have brown eyes as well. And again, a water sign. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I will see you in a minute. Okay, pile number 4 with the, I think this is the adventurer. I can't pronounce it, but it's a green stone. So what is your husband? Who is your future husband? Okay. Okay, so with these 2 cards here, vanity and acceptance. So this is interesting because I feel like with vanity here, your husband is gonna be someone, I'm assuming, who's really, really, really attractive, and someone who really prides themselves on being attractive and always wants to be attractive, and probably will find you very attractive as well, because this is the vibe I'm getting, is this is someone who wouldn't go for someone just based on personality. This is going to be someone who really cares about looks, cares about looking good, cares about you looking good as well. But then I also see them with the card of acceptance, someone who is going to be very, very accepting of you and of your faults and of your imperfections and things like that. So it's kind of funny that they both come up together. But so it's kind of like they care about looking good, but then they're also very accepting of you as well. Also, there's a lot of like food, I just kind of noticed. So this could also be someone who really likes to cook, or someone who is really interested in food, and they could have an occupation in food, or they just really, really like to cook as like a hobby. And take a look at some of the other cards as well. Okay, so we get the ring, the snake, and the fox. Okay, so with these cards here, this is going to be someone who is definitely looking for a long, well, obviously this is like your husband, but this is going to be someone who's always been a strong believer of commitment and someone who really is against divorce and things like that. This is someone who, if they're going to get married, they're going to make it work and they're going to stick to it and make sure that it works out and that it's the best marriage possible. This is also someone who's going to be with the fox and the snake. This is someone who's going to be quite a sexual person as well. Someone who, I'm getting the sense that this person is also just going to, like, again, with the snake, this and the vanity card, this is someone who's very, very attractive. So I feel like this could be one of the most attractive people you've ever seen in your life or something, because there's just a lot of cards talking about how attractive this person is going to be. With the fox as well, beside the snake, this could also be someone who's a bit manipulative, though. This is someone who's, I'm sensing, going to be really, really good with their words, really, really knows how to twist things into their favor. This person could even be involved in, like, law. Maybe they're a lawyer or in business and things like that, and they're really in their work, or, like I said, cooking as well. But I feel like their cooking is more of like a hobby that they do. But they could be involved in some sort of work where they manipulate people and they kind of bring that home as well. So I also get the cards of playfulness. So to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And we also get flirt, so extend your lighthearted energy to others. So with these two cards here, I do get that this person is a really good time to hang out with. I get that this person really makes a lot of jokes as well. With, what was the card here? I'm not sure what card, but I remember thinking that this person talks a lot, is really good with their words. But again, with these cards too, I'm sensing that they make a lot of jokes. They're very clever, make a lot of funny, kind of interesting jokes. And then I pulled two cards for also how this person is going to look, and then we'll pull from here as well. So we get the child, and then we also get the sun. So this is someone I feel like who's going to be with the sun here. This is someone who's going to be very tan. This may be even someone who looks kind of like a surfer or like a beach kind of boy or something like that. Someone with really, really tan skin. Maybe they're from a different background or something like that. Like either have really, really dark skin or tan skin. They're also going to look very young. I feel like this is someone who's going to age very slowly. Someone who's going to look always younger than how they actually are. Okay, so we're going to take a look at some more qualities for this person. Okay, so we get this one. I can hardly... Okay. This one. And this one. Okay. Okay, so we get the card of blonde hair. So like I said, like a surfer kind of person. This could be like a beach kind of looking person. They're also going to be quite thin. They're not going to be too muscular or anything. Maybe just a little bit of toned body. They're going to be kind of a smaller kind of build person. And then we also get muscular. So maybe this person is more, they're not like super muscular, but they're toned, and they just generally have a very slim kind of toned body naturally. Let's pull one. Oh, okay. There's one more, and we also get the card air sign. So this person is probably, this could be their sun sign or their rising sign, but for most it is the sun sign. So this could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, for who your husband is going to be. So that is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I will see you guys in my next video.